All right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's 23rd. Had back-to-back Jordan videos that I reacted to, and that's always a good time for me. I scrolled through the comments. I haven't gotten a chance to reply to anything yet, but I did see one cool suggestion. I saw multiple, but the one that stuck to me was MJ Airness Day, as far as what to do for the 23rds. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. But more importantly, today is for the 24th, and 24th represents Kobe. And also, especially because I found out yesterday was Kobe's birthday, and it totally slipped past me. So, belated happy birthday, Kobe, and happy 24th. Let's do this. So, what I've got two videos here, and it's going to be a long one. So, let's chill out for a little while. But I'm going to do a back-to-back here for the morning video. And so I got two videos to check out. And then tonight, I'm not going to do a Kobe video for tonight, for the After Dark, because I have a long promised Sean Kemp video coming out for the After Dark. But for today, I figured let's do 2 for 1. Screw it. Anyways, as always, I'm going to link the two videos down below in the description. One is going to be from Young Gala, and this is called NBA Legends and Players Explain What Made Kobe Bryant Terrifying. And then we're going to immediately follow up with a video from LQG, and this one's called NBA Legends Explain Why Kobe Bryant is Better than LeBron James. I haven't seen either of these videos, so I figure this will be cool. Anyways, I'm going to link them down below if you want to check it out without my commentary. As always, everybody else, please leave this video a like. And there goes my dog barking. So everything is normal here. All right, here we go.
And I was just like, dude is different.
He was savage at this shit.
He scored 63 points on me in 3 quarters.
His eyes, yo.
Oh, he was there for that game.
He was so intense.
Yeah, no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant is one of the most unguardable players in NBA history, and personally, I rank him among my top 4 in that category. Jordan, Shaq, and Wilt are the only people ahead of him. What made Kobe so unstoppable to me was that he took Michael Jordan's game, added moves that Jordan didn't tend to do, and perfected his post-game footwork. He made it his exclusive style. Kobe's greatest ability was the willingness to adapt to any defense. It was honestly second to none. Kobe can find any way to make that shot over you. It can be the most extreme situation where he has to shoot a left-handed three-pointer in the corner. And yes, he did that.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Kobe's game separates from everyone else. He's willing to take shots that no other player would even consider. Without a doubt, Kobe's the best tough shot maker in NBA history.
Agreed.
And Kobe's ability to score wasn't just about his physical skills, but also mental. His psychological warfare on the court, called Mamba mentality, was about outthinking and outworking his opponents at every turn. This tenacity and killer instinct made him a monster on the court, especially when the game was on the line. So I'm going to show you a mix of NBA legends and players who share what made Kobe Bryant unstoppable. And they're also going to talk about what it took for him to get to that level of being unguardable. So enjoy the video, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it.
The first time I met Kobe was just out of high school. He was out here for a workout, and I've never seen anyone work out as hard as Kobe.
I've never seen anybody that prepared. He was 17 years old and was ready to play NBA basketball. That's pretty amazing.
I think Jerry West was the one who said this. He said, I want this kid because this kid has more talent than anybody I have playing for me right now. And he had a great team.
Yeah, that was all Jerry West, man.
Just a kid who would never take a night off. Even if it wasn't going well, it was always going to be trying to slay the dragon.
If you don't have that type of work ethic, you don't get to enjoy the benefits.
Out to Kobe. What a way to finish!
Killer instincts is not the confidence in yourself. I can make this shot against anybody. I can make this play. You want to win.
There's extra pressure to play for a team that is expected to win, but that's an incentive that most athletes enjoy. They want to prove to everybody that they can deliver.
81 points for Kobe. It's the most points scored by one individual in a game since Wilt Chamberlain.
They call him the Black Mamba. I mean, man, deadly. He was, to me, one of the greatest ball players I've ever seen to play basketball.
I never told the story. We was in Charlotte, and we was in the huddle, and he was like, the game was tied. It was only like 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the shot clock. And, Rudy T is like drawing up all type of shit on the board, and he swiped it off again. And Kobe said, "Fuck that, just give me the ball right here." And he was like, "Whoever want to take the ball, I'm gonna be part of history." And Lamar was like, "I want to be part of history." All right, give me the ball. He threw that shit in, man. Kobe hit the shot, bloused his game. It was just like, I looked at him. He was just like winked his eye in the moment, like, "Yo, just whoever want to be a part of history, just throw the ball in. That shit's over."
That's awesome. Is this it?
Kobe's got it near midcourt. 5 seconds remaining. Working off the dribble.
Oh my God, off the pump. That's awesome.
But that was him. Like, that was just who he was.
It's confidence.
OG was different, man. He was different.
Kobe was way different. He was a different kid. You know what I'm saying? I was in 10 years more plus in the NBA at the time. And that's when we were in the 2000s. Yeah. It was like my 10th or my 11th year in the league. Yeah. And Kobe didn't have a fear of nothing to ask nobody to get better.
Facts.
So he came by me and he was like, "Big bro, man, you be doing this and that and that. I really want to learn this, man. I really want to learn it because of you." And when he said that, that took something out of me and took something in my heart, that a kid with his ability and knowing where he was going wants to really learn, and he doesn't have an ego.
Right.
He doesn't have an ego. And I don't mind that. I don't care about him knowing how to do it and stop it, because if he knows it, it makes me better too, KG, because I got to learn how to stop him now. Because I gave him the game, so I got to learn how to be somewhere else to him to show him something else. And it didn't really bother me.
I like that, because it's usually the master's wish that the student eventually surpasses. And I like that, because that was towards the end of GP's career too. Not all the way at the end, but when was that? 2004, I believe, when they were playing together. So he still had a couple years left in him, but it's cool that he passed on that wisdom. And also, I've always loved that about Kobe, because Kobe was picking the brains of Jerry West, Gary Payton, Dwayne Wade, Michael Jordan especially. You know, he was Hakeem Olajuwon. The list goes on. He did not give a damn. Whatever he had to do to make himself better, he'd do it. Like Gary Payton said, in those moments when he's learning, no ego. You know, he's just respecting the teacher, and he wants more knowledge in order to become a better basketball player. And that's the way it's done, man.
I mean, the series in Utah where he shot like the air balls. Shot the air balls. He had. I mean, and if anybody know Kobe, he did everything like Mike. The fadeaway, the tongue. He went ball. When that didn't work the first year, he was like, "You know what? I'm finna be my fucking self." So he grew his hair out. He started rhyming. He was rhyming in Italian. You know, you started to get to see a little more of the personality. You know, he came out with his first shoe, and now seeing him with the hair, he was a different cat. And then we used to.
That when he had the afro?
Was in the summertime, everybody used to go to L.A. to go to UCLA and play. That's when we go to UCLA, and I saw him in UCLA. He looked totally different. Yeah, hit the weights, dunking that motherfucker, was talking shit. I mean, he was dunking on bigs. He was just a different cat from when I seen him. You know what I'm saying? I just saw him turn into this animal. Real shit. But we was both young and just trying to get it, you know, fighting for us.
His quickness and agility and ability to get his jump shot off from anywhere, you had to respect that. He was an issue for the defense.
Well, I think the Black Mamba is appropriate. He makes shots with guys draped all over him, you know, falling down, left hand or right hand. I just, witnessed him doing some amazing things.
The Lakers.
I mean, this is the coolest for me, is to see the older dudes and what all the praise that they have to say about Kobe. That's a lot, because it's hard to impress these older guys. And I haven't seen any older like veteran basketball player that has anything negative to say about Kobe. I've never heard it.
Champion, back-to-back titles. The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
When you're able to go all the way to the top, you feel that you put your name in granite, more or less.
The ecstasy of winning it all and being the best player on the planet for his tenure.
I go to Los Angeles. I'm with Kobe, first day, press conference. He signs like 136 $1 million. Never seen no shit like that before. So I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And the second he signed it, he's like, you ready to fucking black out?
Oh, I love this.
And I was like, what is a blackout? He's like, we about to fucking black out. Be here at 7 a.m. tomorrow. And I was like, damn, blackout, 7 a.m. tomorrow. And the next day, we started working out, and I realized what a blackout workout was. It was like you getting your reps in, you getting 50 shots from each spot, 100 makes off the move, you getting all this shit, then you get so tired, you see spots, you blacking out. And that was a blackout. And then guess what? You know, I got to tell you the rest. So after that first workout, and you do ones at the end, you go get you something to eat, you take about 3-4 hours to yourself, and you come back and you black out again.
Oh my God.
And we did this literally from free agency was always, the first week of July. We did that shit all the way to training camp. And,
it's insane.
You know, every city we went in, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, he had high schools rented out to go shoot, like fresh from the airport, take him to a place where he can get his shots up till 4 in the morning. Then he comes in the hotel. And he never missed a film session. And it was just, I saw it at a different level. And I was just like, bro, he's different.
And my rookie year,
young boy,
insane stories.
Year, here I am again, Duke boy. You know, I got him. I got Kobe.
He was a good defender too.
All right, and so I learned what Kobe Island is. Kobe Island is when you're guarding Kobe Bryant, you turn around and you got no help side defense. You're on an island.
Yeah,
it's a lonely place to be.
Definitely
This cat, and I didn't know how to guard like I would later on. He scored 63 points on me in 3 quarters. I mean, the Lakers, they were good. They were beating us so bad that he didn't even play the 4th quarter. He for sure would have had 80. For sure.
Oh yeah, if you had
without
to.
a doubt.
Out of everything you studied on him and everything, what made you decide that, like, I'm just going to take away his vision? Like,
you know why I did that?
Yeah.
It's not for reasons people thought. So I knew statistically what Kobe's worst shot was, and it was a shot off the bounce. Okay, he took a lot of long twos off the dribble. Okay, that's like he's like a 42% shooter. Okay, which is below league average actually. You know, what makes him legendary is finishing, his foul drawing, his through throws. Actually, decent 3-point shooter, but off the bounce was his worst shot. And so I said to myself, the only chance I have against this guy is to try to make him take as many dribble jump shots as I can.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I started sticking my hand in the face, I also knew Kobe had a bigger ego than anybody. And he would go out of his way to show that the hand in the face
don't matter.
Look at this. Look at this. That's insane. But when you've shot enough shots like Kobe, it's all muscle memory at this point.
It doesn't affect me. What's the only way that he can prove to me that this doesn't work?
Let you do it and just keep on doing Yeah.
The shot off the bounce.
Yeah.
So he was doing me a favor by trying to prove me wrong that my theory didn't work, which I was more than happy to let him try to do.
I didn't have a strategy for Kobe. Like, I didn't know what to do.
Great L.
And so sometimes, man, like I would just, he'd go up and shot, I would just hit his arm. Like just hit his arm and just like, you know. And the problem too was I couldn't go back at him. Because at my role, you know, in Phoenix, Nash had the ball in his hand, so I'm stuck in the corner.
Yeah, wing shooter.
And I'm not, you know, I'm not a spot-up shooter. So he was hard to defend. But in that moment, man, like a couple times I guessed right. Like I'm like he's gonna go right, he's gonna shot fake. I'm not, you know, I know what he's gonna do. And I'm like, and then, you know how hard it is.
You're saying this when you're squared off against him, you're saying that in your head as you're defending him?
I knew he wanted to go right, and I knew he had a great ball fake, and I've seen him do it before. And so that one shot right in front of our bench, we tapped Alvin on the, and so he hit a tough shot on me before that, and I tried to deny him the ball, but he gets it. He goes right, I go with him. He shot fakes. I don't go for it. I get closer into him.
Oh, snap.
I go up when he goes up. You know how hard it is to do a shot fake, reload from 3?
And somebody in your group.
And I couldn't be any closer to him without fouling him. Man, this dude hit like, I was like, I mean, I was actually proud of the defense I played.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking like, I couldn't have done anything other than just prevent him from getting the ball, but he was the best player I played against. And I say this respectfully with Jordan. I didn't guard Jordan. Pippen and I matched up.
Yeah.
But the best player that I played against, hands down, was Kobe.
Yeah, Grant Hill didn't guard Jordan until he did a little bit during the Wizards years. But at that point, Jordan was old, and Grant Hill was all busted up during that time too. So not the best matchup.
Ways that we saw the league, Kobe's probably a little more enthusiast on the detailing and tangibles when it comes to both sides of the ball. He had a way, and he was trying to really corner and really put his thoughts and the way he saw the game in his box. He was trying to put it in his own lane, which was the Mamba mentality. And then, a lot of people don't really understand that when he started, the league, he came off like a selfish player. And it took years for people to really understand that this kid wants to be great, and he was going at it the way he saw it. And slowly but surely, it started to, resonate, and it started to transcend into something great. And then, next thing I know, he was bigger than life. But he was still that same kid that I had met in Philly. He was still that same leader, that same champion at heart. He wanted it so bad. And then too, let's just keep it real, man. Kobe saw this shit the same way I saw it. Killed to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
He was savage at this shit.
Dude, KG is hilarious.
On the wrong end of played him on the biggest stage, played him in the finals, Western Conference Finals. There's not one single defense or not two coverages that you can put. You gotta try to make it tough as possible. Do your work early. Make him catch the ball where you want him to catch it. And instead of 2 dribbles, you might have to take 3. Instead of it's just certain things you need to do early and do your work early. And yeah, that was just the main thing, man. Because you know what he's capable of doing. So instead of 40, you probably let's try to keep that to like 29, right? If you can. But no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant because he's worked on all deficiencies. So anything that you could try to force him to do, I got to counter for that. Okay, you want to take that way, I got to counter for that. And you take this out. Okay, this is what I've been working on. He's proved it with the whole clip, him shooting left-hand fadeaways and turnaround jumpers. They thought he was fucking gonna go out of the game. Right?
Kobe's one of those guys, I remember that they said about Jordan at one point, it was it was an article or something in the 80s that said, you can't stop him, you can only wish to contain him. And that's basically what he's saying here. You can't stop him. The best thing we could possibly do is make him work a little harder to get those damn points.
Oh, we up 20, he gonna go out the game, we gonna win.
Nope.
No. Joke's on you.
Yeah, he played the whole thing.
Right?
He said in his book, look, no one could stop me essentially, and I had great muscle memory that the hand in the face trick that Shane used to do, it just didn't work. All right, it worked a little bit. But he said something really funny. He said Shane always downplayed his ability to play against me, and I saw that as false humility, and I attacked him because of it.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, he's right.
Right.
So that, for Kobe, that was the game within the game that we played with each other. It was like a meta game. No one else knew we were playing. This mind game that he knew I was downplaying everything, and I knew that he thought he had no weakness. And I never had that with anybody in basketball.
When he pump fakes,
awesome.
I'm not gonna block the shot. I'm gonna just stab right here, make him pump fake like this.
Gil, you didn't play defense, man. Come on. You were a perimeter shooter. Badass hibachi perimeter shooter you were for a couple of years, but you didn't play defense, bro.
And he just said, I need to just throw off his rhythm on how he shoots the ball. I'm not gonna stop him, I'm not gonna block him. He has every move, but usually when you see him pump fake and he's realize everybody's sitting there like this. Let me put my arm there so he has to move the rotation. So if he decides to come up, he's gonna have to come up like this. Which he said eventually he developed that shit. Right? He said eventually he developed that one where, he's sitting here doing this and then, people kept stabbing. Now he's like, all right, let me and then started shooting like that. But, you know, the scouting report is coming from people who just watching film. They're not watching players, because there's a lot of players in this league. If you understood how a player played, then you will realize how bad your scouting report is, because your scouting report is coming from something that has nothing to do with the actual game.
I agree with that, though.
It's our first year after we had the scare in Portland, but now we're in the finals. I foul out. Refs is bullshit in Indiana.
Oh, yeah, I know
I'm
the story.
nervous because I'm like, fuck, if we don't win, I already know what's coming here. We up 3, they tie this, we're going to be in trouble. Everybody's panicking on the bench, and Kobe goes. I'm like, motherfucker. And he whispers, I got you, big dog. That's what he says.
I got you, big dog.
Yeah, and that little 5-6 minutes, I'm on the bench like I knew he was nice, but I'm like, damn.
He went crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy. And then I just, look, I got the press conference and said, this motherfucker's the best player in the world. He is. No, he really is. Like, any motherfucker that's going to tell you they're going to, like, Mike was like that. But anybody that's going to say, watch this, and they do it, and he was like that. Like, like his rookie year, he used to be practicing moves without the ball and shoot around, because he didn't start, so he'd be in the corner like, no. That's what motherfucker just be. Like, he shoot, he motherfucker get his elbow. He was doing all that, and people thought he was crazy. But, you know, when they talk about that first in the gym and last in the league, that was him. He worked out like that. Like, he really wanted to be the best.
So you can see the amount of work and pain that Kobe had to go through to reach that level of greatness. Just from listening to these players, he was really an assassin on the court the way he worked on his craft. So tell me, what is your favorite Kobe clip here and your top 3 most unguardable NBA players? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until next time.
Man, my favorite is hearing the Gary Payton thing. And anyways, because you had Gary Payton and KG on that clip, so that was that was perfect for me. The muscle memory thing, I like that because as a musician too, like I get it. Yeah, I used to do that in basketball as well, but as a musician, the guy who plays guitar, it's funny because you think like there are people who play air guitar that don't play guitar. But then guitarists who are playing air guitar, I'm actually like working on my muscle memory because I know a song and I know what my fingers have to do in order to play a song correctly. So that my fingers are just naturally moving. I do that with drums too. It's actually, it's one of those things. You should be able to know the difference between somebody who's never played, who's air drumming, versus somebody who knows how to play who's air drumming. But it's natural. Your body wants to do these motions that it's supposed to be doing during these times when a song is going on. Same thing with sports. You know, I do it all the time when I watch basketball still to this day. You know, my body is reacting to what I'm seeing as if I'm in that game. And it's exhausting, honestly. It's fun. It makes it fun, but it makes it exhausting. All right, video 2. This is NBA Legends Explain Why Kobe is better than LeBron. Let's do it.
Guys, before this video starts, I want to tell you about this sick website that sells hella cheap NBA jerseys. The website is ringchasers.com. I copped myself a few jerseys on there a while back, and I honestly don't know how their prices are this cheap. If you guys want to get a sick deal on a jersey, make sure you check them out. Link will be in the description, and use code LQG at checkout for an extra 10% off. What's going on, guys? It's LQG, and today I'm back with another video. So today we have for you guys NBA Legends Explain Why Kobe is better than LeBron. So first of all, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, the legend. He's truly missed, and the ones of us that were able to witness his game were truly blessed.
Happy birthday,
With that
Kobe.
being said, there are definitely legends that pick LeBron over Kobe, but this video is going to focus on the ones that pick Kobe over LeBron. So what I want you guys to do in the comments below is let me know who you have over one another, Kobe or LeBron. Who would you pick? And if this video hits 50 likes, I'll do a video with NBA legends picking LeBron over Kobe, and then we can compare the two and see the difference.
50 likes. Did you hit it? You hit 4,000 likes, sir.
So with that being said, make sure you smash like on this video if you want to see that, and if you enjoyed this one, as well as make sure you subscribe to the channel to catch all the new content. We're releasing daily videos, so you definitely don't want to
I'll
miss
decide
out.
that
And with
after the
being
video.
said, let's get into NBA Legends Explain Why Kobe is better than LeBron.
Let's do it.
If you could have picked any current player right now to play with for an entire season, who would you have picked?
Probably Kobe, because the fact that he's, well, of course he wouldn't have been shooting as much as he does now.
Yeah, you would have had
but
to talk with him.
His desire to win, his dedication in the offseason to get better, and he's just tough. He's just a tough cat. But if you want to have fun like I did with Bill Walton, you play with LeBron.
Really?
It'd been probably more fun to play with LeBron But if you want to win and win and win, it's
Holy
Kobe.
shit, I'd never heard that one before. That's the most well-said statement ever right here. Here, let's listen to it one more time.
If you want to have fun like I did with Bill Walton, you play with LeBron.
Really?
It'd been probably more fun to play with LeBron. But if you want to win and win and win, it's Kobe.
If you want to have fun, you play with LeBron. But if you want to win and win and win, you play with Kobe. That's coming from Larry freaking Legend.
When you talk about trying to compare Michael,
Man, this one's not fair because this motherfucker has flip-flopped so many times at this point. So he said Jordan's the GOAT, then he said LeBron's the GOAT, and then he said Jordan's the GOAT, and then he said LeBron's the GOAT, and now recently he said Jordan's the GOAT again. Like, Pip, man, shit, dude. It's driving me crazy. Pick one.
Instinct, his ability to take over games, his ability to want to have that last shot.
And demoralize you.
And, yes.
And scare the living hell out of you.
LeBron doesn't have that gene.
So, Scotty.
That's not in him.
Right.
Kobe has that gene.
Hold on. You said LeBron James the greatest player ever?
Ever.
Oh, this
what
is
about
good.
Michael and Kobe?
I like this, man. Shaq's been on a tear as far as making sure people don't forget who Kobe Bryant is, because it's been disrespectful, and he sees it as disrespect, and I like that he's standing up for his ex-teammate here.
Just gonna pass Kobe up like that?
I'm gonna pass Kobe up. I'm gonna look at Michael. I'm gonna look at the.
I'm gonna look at Michael.
I knew it. Patron America.
Yo.
Patron America.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact
what?
that he's had.
Yeah, I've seen this before, but what? Michael Jordan couldn't fill LeBron James' shoes, and he disrespects Kobe by just saying, "I'm gonna skip over Kobe, and I'm gonna look at Jordan." You know, like it's not even a consideration. Unbelievable.
Kobe Bryant couldn't fill, or Michael Jordan fill LeBron's shoes. The impact that he's had with different teammates, different organizations.
Would you be mad at me if I just walked off the show?
I wish Shaq would have just walked out and been like, "This is blasphemy."
Hey, who's better? Probably Kobe. I mean, all around he's just a better player in a sense of skill work, knowledge, But it's hard to knock what LeBron does. I mean, LeBron is amazing. What he's good at that's what he is. I mean,
when I say Kobe
Bryant, that was
Bryant,
before Gil was on the payroll, the clutch payroll, I believe.
First thing that comes to mind is what?
Man, greatness. Greatness. I mean, he's the greatest player of my generation. He was he was that guy after Mike that really just won, and he was about winning championships, and he really did it at a young age. I mean, he was, what they three-peated, he's 21, 22 years old, and it was just amazing just to see him kind of climb up so high so fast, and they did have their struggles, but he was still a great player. I mean, one of the greatest I've ever seen, of course.
You did real quick. So that's Chris Bosh, won 2 championships with LeBron James, and still doesn't even hesitate to say Kobe Bryant is the best player of my generation. And he played with LeBron James.
Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
LeBron
What was
passes
that?
the
That
ball.
went by so fast.
Of course.
You did.
LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe. Yeah.
LeBron passes the ball. You see?
And then he works without the ball to get it back.
He's not great off the ball. He's not a great player off the ball, but he passes the ball. Like Curry's great off the ball. Clay great off the ball. LeBron's okay off the ball. He's getting better off the ball.
He's not good
But
at that.
He would pass it, and you would have to help because you're trying to win. You got to help your other teammate. You see what I'm saying?
So when LeBron passes it, it forced you to be a team defender.
He forces you to be a team defender, and that's before he was able to take over games. Now he's able to take over games. He's really, really amazing.
You also guarded Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Now Kobe's a little like Michael.
Kobe is right. Kobe's he's more like Michael.
Was he the hardest guy you ever guarded?
Definitely the hardest guy because he came in the league very confident. Came in the league polished. He didn't play a lot, but he was pretty polished. strong, could shoot, defend for long periods of time. Not just 1 year. He did it for year after year after year until he got older. Kobe definitely the toughest.
For you to defend?
Absolutely.
First,
Yeah,
yes.
for a little bit of context there, Ron, that's Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. Ron played against Jordan his final 2 seasons. So once again, similar to Grant Hill, when he was actually matched up head-to-head against him, defending Jordan, that was 39-year-old and 40-year-old Jordan playing for the Wizards. And he still said Jordan was freaking phenomenal. But I totally see what he's saying here. That Kobe was in his prime when Ron Artest was trying to guard him, so he definitely gave him some trouble.
Score second guy.
But LeBron's able to do that and get 30 points, which makes him you're kind of scared to help. So it's kind of like you're on an island with him. But overall, Kobe Bryant's the hardest hat to guard.
That's really fascinating.
Yes.
Listen, Kobe, like I said, this entire time he's our Michael Jordan for my generation.
Yeah.
He's one of the best to ever lace him up, and it's been a pleasure and an honor to compete against him basically almost my entire career. And I wish him nothing but the best for life.
5. All time? All time. Mike, obviously. Yeah. 1. Kobe, 2. Shaq, 3. Hakeem, 4. And Magic. Ooh.
You know,
I want to see the rest of that. I know where they're going. They're gonna say, "Oh, no LeBron." That's awesome. That's KD too. Damn. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't list LeBron in there. But yep. Hey, yeah, Shaq 3. That was pretty cool.
myself and him were still the greatest little man, big man, 1-2 punch ever created in the history of the game. He's probably the MVP this year. You know, he's a monster.
Over LeBron?
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant over LeBron James. You're sitting here right now.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that young man is a beast. You know, we all know he's a beast. LeBron is a beast also, but you know, he's playing excellent ball right now. You know, he's got his team playing well. You know, he's leading by example.
You're shoving aside Russell and Cousy. You're shoving aside
I'm not
Will Chamberlain, Jerry West.
Everybody has opinion, and I got the mic right now, and that's what I'm telling you.
And you got the mic right now.
And that's what I'm saying.
Still in all, considering how great that tandem was as you reflect back on what y'all once had, those good thoughts go through your mind. Are those the only thoughts that go to your mind as you think about yourself and Kobe and what might have been?
Of course. It's always all about good thoughts. Everything that happened there would happen for a reason. And I'm going to tell you why. It's all about winning. We won 3 out of 4. Can't beat that. So nothing else matters. It's all about winning, then nothing else matters.
Yeah. It's just that simple.
Yeah, it's all about winning. And we won 3 out of 4. Should have been 4 out of 4.
So you love Kobe now and everything's cool.
I always did love him. Always did love him. It was all marketing. You know that.
It was all marketing.
Yeah.
So you weren't upset at him or anything like that. You just loved him.
Of course.
And it was marketing.
Yeah.
And the media, we hyped all of that up between you and Kobe, that there was a rivalry when then one didn't exist.
And we help you hype it up. I know what I'm doing, brother. I'm the smartest player in the world. I know what I'm doing. But again, it's all about winning, and we won 3 out of 4. So what else you want?
I think he's the
What else you want?
talented player in the game at both ends of the floor.
Sorry.
I think he's the most talented player in the game at both ends of the floor. And with that comes a huge responsibility and a hell of a dilemma at times. And as we all know, Michael had to work through that. And I think Kobe's really concentrating on working through that same dilemma in trusting teammates and doing it on a consistent basis. And I think that he's done a great job of that this season. And I think the way the players around him are playing is the proof of that.
That's cool coming from literally his nemesis coach. Like for his entire career, the Spurs were his nemesis. And Popovich has nothing but respect. And Kobe has nothing but respect for Popovich in return. As we saw in the, what was that? Kobe Doing Work documentary.
They're probably with Jordan. I mean, Jordan will always, to me, be the best of the best of the best. But, you got to put Kobe there. And that's where, Dwayne and LeBron and Carmelo and all these other guys one day would like to be considered in that group.
So that's it for this video,
Nice.
guys. I want to thank you guys so
Nice. And that's Pat freaking Riley. Oh, man. Oh, dude. All right. Well, happy birthday, Kobe. We miss the hell out of you, man. We all do. And happy 24th. Appreciate everything, all you did. Left behind a hell of a legacy. And you're still number 2 on my list, right behind MJ. And that's the funny thing is I think that's one thing that Kobe would agree. That's exactly where he belongs, right there, right underneath the GOAT. And for a time there, it was looking like he was going to stack so many rings that we'd have no choice but to crown him as the GOAT. But you're right there. You're right below MJ, man. Anyways, nothing but respect for you and everybody watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy the 24th. I'll see you later for Sean Kemp video for tonight in the After Dark. And yeah, have a wonderful day. All right, you guys. Okay, peace out for now.